when we feed the hungry, we are doing acts of mercy. Honestly, it's more mercy than justice. Everyone is called to practice mercy. That's just being a good human being. When you can't see somebody hurting and want to do something about it, what happened to your humanity? That's just acts of mercy. But we should also ask the hard questions in the church. We don't ask them enough. We don't ask, how did our world get here? How did the wealthiest nation on the earth allow itself to have the amount of poverty and separation and segregation that we do? We should ask those questions and be willing to do something about it. And you and I might disagree, but let's not be afraid to address it and try to do something about it. But here's why it's both and. Because when you engage in acts of mercy, it grabs your heart. And when your heart gets grabbed, you're willing to do things that change situations. So Wednesday, a week ago, I served at the food pantry, Crooked Creek Food Pantry, with other St. Lucers who go every Wednesday to serve. It has grown so rapidly since the pandemic. They can no longer serve clients inside. They need all of their indoor space for storage. Every day, they have to move everything outside and serve clients who drive up in a long line of traffic. They fill big grocery carts full of food, roll them out to the cars, and then let the clients take the food and put them in their cars. So I was out there rolling the carts to the cars, dodging the bees that were all over the bananas, greeting people when they got out of their car, God bless you here. Then I would walk away. But there's one little brief encounter that got me. This man and his wife got out of their car. I rolled the cart up. I said, here you go. I hope you all are doing well. Just some niceties. And God bless you. Have a good day. Turned to walk away, and the man reached down and grabbed my arm. And I turned around, and he shook my hand, and he said, thank you. I could tell English was definitely a second language. Thank you. I said, you're welcome. Turned to walk away again. He grabbed my arm again. He said, you're going to help us get through another week. And he hugged me. Now that got me. Because for the first time that day, I dared to put myself in someone else's shoes. For just a fleeting moment or two, I tried to imagine what life must be like to be in this man's shoes. I could imagine the pride that you must feel. What must it feel like driving up to a food pantry to have somebody push food out to your car? No doubt gratitude that he's going to have food for another week, but I thought, what a cycle. I mean, he'll get home and he'll be grateful. They'll put the food in the kitchen, but then the week starts again. What do we do next week? How do we keep this going? And I just thought, man, I would do anything. I would do anything to break that cycle for that family. Whatever it took. If just writing letters to politicians is all it took, I'll write letters. I'll do whatever it takes. If there's some policy that needs to change, if there's some other efforts that need to go on to help people not be in that cycle, it'd be worth doing. But it's both and. Because when you are willing to be in someone else's shoes, that's when you want to advocate for them.